After 4 years of waiting, Eddie Gottlieb, the owner of the Philadelphia Warriors of the National Basketball Association, has finally signed Wilt Chamberlain. You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players of great capabilities. Do you feel that you are ready for this?
Well, I actually do. I think there will be a period of orientation for me, of course, like it is for every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be able to handle myself man-to-man with almost anyone in the league.
What was it like to play alongside a guy who averaged, 50 points a game in a season? He averaged 50.4. I mean, every night you go out, you think, like, how can we lose? This guy's going to get us 50.
When he would score, people say, well, all he wants to do is shoot. He doesn't pass. He doesn't do any of those things. And so what he would do is he would be a little bit concerned that maybe his teammates were being upset. But one thing that he found out early on, that his teammates were very, very happy that he was scoring the points. And it allowed us to maybe be in more ball games than not. It's just hard for people to fathom what we talk about when we say what he did. He did things that just defy description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk about them, people said, no, he couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, it's something that I saw. He was just a great, great basketball player.
Do you know what the NBA rebound record is?
It's 55 rebounds by Wilt Chamberlain.
Do you know who the other center was that night?
It was Bill Russell.
His second year in the league, 55 rebounds. That to me is incredible because, against Bill Russell, they were the two greatest rebounders in the history of the game. And Wilt averaged just under 23 rebounds a game. And one year he averaged 27.2 rebounds per game. And Russell, beat him in in those championships. But to go against Bill Russell, the great defender, and get 55 rebounds, so people say, well, he probably, they didn't have the big centers, they didn't have the good ones in those days. He wouldn't do that today. Yeah, he did it against Bill Russell.
Wilt Chamberlain's size, strength, and athleticism were unimaginable. He made large men appear small, and when he played, it seemed all too easy.
Between them on defense. Watch West. He taps it away. Tries to beat the clock. Beats the clock. The Lakers win it.
play of the game. Drexler.
Block, Polonaise. Reblock. Drexler, score, Duckworth. Oh, what an exchange.
By Olajuwon. Back comes Drexler. Flips for Ori to Mark Bryant.
That's the shot that you want him to take and miss.
Great pass by Drexler.
Steal by Clyde. Pierce's back. Clyde behind the back. Oh! What a play!
Drexler's interior pass to Buck Williams. That's why I brought out that point earlier. He is second on this team in assists. People just don't talk about his passing ability.
Quick outlet to Ainge. They can take advantage. Drexler, the big step. The finger roll. Oh!
He attacks the defense here. He goes by his man. Now here comes the rotation, and he just shot right up over the...
McGrady again swooping in. Give him a second look, and he'll kill you. Able to compete the way they want to. Really is one of the sad stories in the NBA, what's happened to Grant Hill. McGrady floating, another beauty from Tracy.
Work myself down, season by season, film by film.
Film by film, you know, do the right thing.
Malcolm X.
So probably you made the Duckies.
When he gets a couple of shot attempts up there, he can get a rhythm and get his mind focused on what he's got to do, and he's a great shooter when he's on.
McGrady drives in and lays it in.
Tracy can slow down the Knicks.
Shane Anderson is on the island with McGrady. Not much you can do about that.
Yeah, but you probably can.
Coleman matched up with T-Mac. McGrady takes it to the basket, scored, and the foul.
That's just going to say T-Mac needs to get something by Ben Wallace in the paint. In a one-on-one situation with Drew Gooden.
Phillips trying to take McGrady. McGrady switches in as Phillips is in single coverage. Bad pass. McGrady tries to get it back. Turns baseline. Shaq comes over. Count the basket and the foul. That was Malone actually coming over to help, and he was just
get back together. Samaki is into the game for the Nets. There's McGrady. Oh, Kenyon Martin was in his face. McGrady stuck it.
He picks it up. Thompson, quick catch and shoot, and hits the three. Boy, that's a tough shot with a second defender coming at him. James now at 39. Thompson fires. That's a three. Back to one again as we get under 5 minutes remaining. They trailed by 14 in the first quarter, which has actually not been unusual for them in these playoffs. Thompson's shot is good.
The Larry Bird and carrying team. Mike Breen, this is his 10th NBA Finals. Absolutely a record as Klay Thompson knocks down a shot and something to be celebrated and acknowledged. We appreciate you, partner. Everybody's involved, and Klay Thompson has been special.
James now with 15, Thompson with 14, Thompson with 16. All right, Doris, for the first time all season, the Warriors didn't reach 60 as Thompson hits it and a foul! Chance for a 4-point play!
But he's playing the same side, and they get the same effect.
And that's exactly what happened.
Olajuwon with the head fake. What a move by Hakeem Olajuwon.
He wants the alley-oop. He's already posted up. Goes right side Chambers. Oh, Olajuwon.
And you can turn that into a positive. And, of course, he has the quick base quarter. But you can see they're out early, the red shirts.
Olajuwon's baseline jump hook.
Olajuwon spinning on Donaldson and then the fall away, and that's 6.
Standing second quarter. Mason now back to guarding Olajuwon. And Hakeem able to hit.
Charles Smith on Olajuwon, and now Mason, as Mace forces him to take this off the wrong foot. But Olajuwon's starting to warm up.
A second. How many white shirts get around Olajuwon that time?
Bang it!
Nuggets defense is better, Walt, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's much better than...
Olajuwon now facing the basket. Look at that move. Was that pretty?
That was beautiful. Here's a matchup they like.
Olajuwon trying to get Donaldson up. Takes it to the hole.
Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon. Great pass. Right crossover.
He has scored and he has dished. Olajuwon
Right around Parrish. You don't see that kind of move made every day.
The better shot. That was just a great shot by an all-pro player.
We're
This is one of the great players that doesn't get enough credit. He was great.
Elgin Baylor.
I think it's tragic that there's so many people in this league that have been incredible players that have never won a championship. And if that's how we measure players, it's the wrong way to measure players, trust me.
Good! Lakers tie it up!
I always say that when you're talking about small forwards, the best three, they all start with B. Bird, Baylor, and Barrett. You can talk about anybody else you want. I'll take either one of those three, and I'll beat you.
In 7 seasons, he's rolled up 14,901 points for a 30.2 average per game.
Elgin Baylor, regarded by many as the best basketeer in the world.
22, Elgin Baylor.
He was so good. He could do anything with a ball. He was the pre-Dr. J.